Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Coach Evan. Today we're going to be focusing on the positions on the offensive side of the ball in football. Now in football, it's a very conceptual game. It doesn't have the free flow that basketball or soccer does. So everything that you do usually starts on paper, or in this case the whiteboard, and then gets brought to the field for practice and then the game. But you need to be able to know how to write those positions down and to show what those positions will be doing in a play in order to succeed. And so today we're going to be going through a list of just the abbreviations or the symbols for each position on the football field just for the offense today. And we're going to put that up here. Just offense for the day, and I apologize for the chicken scratch. So I started with what we would call the backfield. The backfield is really easy to remember because it's whatever has back in the middle of it. Now, your quarterback is your most important position on the field. It's your Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, my favorite, Brett Favre. You're going to have those guys here. So QB is quarterback. And I apologize if my writing is garbage right now. Your halfback is HB. FB is your fullback. So those are your basic terminologies for your backfield. So your quarterback's the guy that throws the ball, halfback is usually the guy that runs the ball, and your fullback is the guy who blocks for the halfback. Usually how it works. Now we're going to go to the offensive line. Your offensive line, or what I like to call lovingly the pigs, or the Hogs if we go back to the Washington Redskins days, are going to be these 5 players here. So we always start in the middle of the field when we write a play. In the middle, the center. C is for the center. The center is the player that snaps the ball to the quarterback. Next to the center are 2 interior offensive linemen. Those linemen are called guards. So that's going to be going with LG and RG. So we're going to have left guard and right guard. So there we have our interior lineman and our center. Then to go the rest of the offensive linemen, on the exterior of that position, we have what are called tackles. Those tackles will again be with an LT and an RT to give us the direction. So we're going to go left tackle and right tackle. I apologize for my E's looking garbage, even though I should be able to write an E. So there is our basic 8. They'll be inside our tackle box, and tackle box is something we'll cover later. But those are your basic 8. Then you're going to see other positions on the field as well. You have the TE, which is a tight end. A tight end can either be a blocker, like an extension of the offensive line, or a tight end can be a pass catcher, like a wide receiver. Which brings me to WR, the wide receiver. Your wide receiver, or wide receivers, are the guys that are going to catch the ball. Wide receivers are the guys, Odell Beckham Jr., Antonio Brown, Julio Jones. If you go back in history, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, those are wide receivers. Those are your guys that are going to catch passes. Tight end can block, just like these guys, or he can catch, just like a wide receiver. Now you see there's a list of all these extra kind of things. These are called specialties in my mind. I call them specialties because some people just write wide receiver. But the first 5 of these are all wide receiver types. An X receiver is still a wide receiver. Y, wide receiver. Z, wide receiver. All they are is they'll be called the X receiver, the Y receiver, the Z receiver. Then if we go very old school, we're going to see split end and flanker. So SE is split end. and FL is flanker. When you study football and it's from today, you're almost never going to see SE and FL. But I want to prepare you guys because sometimes I might throw it in just for fun or anything else. So SE and FL are things. Then we go to TB. And no, not tuberculosis. TB, if we're going to position it, another B, is just like these. The TB is the tailback. The tailback would normally be in a play if there's 3 running backs, which doesn't happen very often unless you're in a very run-oriented offense. And a tailback is TB. And then there's this very odd position called H-back. H-back, I'm not going to write anything because it is just H-back. H-backs are kind of a hybrid between a running back and a tight end most of the time. They're very versatile players. But this is our basic abbreviations for offense. So again, QB is quarterback, HB halfback, FB fullback, C is center, LG left guard, RG right guard, LT left tackle, RT right tackle. And then we go TE is tight end, WR is wide receiver. And then we have X, Y, and Z, all receivers. Split end and flanker, still receivers, but SC is split end, FL is flanker. And then we have our kind of very exotics. TB is a tailback, H-back is just an H-back. But this is our very basic terminology of how we're going to write a play, or the positions and how we'll write them on paper. If you have any questions about anything in this, just comment right below in the comment section. I'll be sure to answer your questions as soon as you possibly can. Otherwise, you can check out my brand new website, CoachEvanDavies.com, which will be launched very, very soon. There you can find a ton of different stuff on my coaching adventures, drills, what have you. But until I see you again, thank you for joining me on this, and study up. You'll need it. Thanks. Bye-bye.